Welcome to another episode of OA Ako, the Telemagazine. At masaya po kami ngayong umaga dahil nasamahan niyo po kami sa aming pagbabalik dito sa Negros. Doon po sa isang biyahe namin ni Lizelle dito, meron po kami napasyalan, yung Philippine Lumen School. At that time, namamasyalan po kami ni Lizelle, pero we saw something very touching. And then when we went back to Manila, nagbabasa kami about ni Lizelle about that kasi parang yung na-enjoy po namin yung experience na yon. Pero Lizelle and I were discussing that there was nothing written about it that touched the hearts
the way it did.
Ours. So this time, gusto po namin kayo isama para ma-experience po ninyo even through just watching. Pero I'm sure dahil marami po kami na makakapagbigay po ng feeling na yon, mararamdaman po ninyo ano rin po ang nararamdaman namin.
At syempre, we're very fortunate right now kasi kasama mismo natin the movers of this school. Andito si Miss Ruth Cruz and Miss Teacher Glony. We call it Teacher Glony, right? And mas marami pa tayong matutunan. And the first thing that we always want to know usually is how it all started. Maybe you can share with us ano ang nagpasimulang vision, whose vision was this?
But essentially, this was my mother's vision. She had been helping kasi sa community namin for a while, pero focus on the women, so mga adults. And then she realized somewhere along the way na parang yung intervention should be earlier. Kasi may mga set habits na, may mga, ibang frame of mind.
Yes.
When you've gone through a life na medyo nahirapan ka, it changes you a little, no? Or a lot. So she felt na yung intervention should come earlier and through education, through the right kind of education. So she had started na preparing for a school as early as mga 1995, things like that. She's been talking about it. And then finally, she finished a school building. She had found 2 teachers to train. And then in the meantime, she had started building this quietly. We didn't know. Unfortunately, a few months later, she was diagnosed with cancer. And then she passed away in January 2010. And like told me, you open the school, teachers are there, your school building is there. So in June 2010, we opened the school with 3 levels preschool. So dito, this is a farming community. This is actually Barangay Abunan. Every barangay naman diba has a public school. Pero talagang walang private school here. So ang target talaga yung mga bata dito na who would otherwise not go to school anymore. Kasi either malayo ang public school, or wala silang means to go there, or ganyan. That's why after the first year we kind of realized na it has to be a rural school. And there is a big difference between an urban school and a rural school.
Natuwa kanina, yung mga grade 6 na normally, paglabas ng klase, kumuha ng food, tapos umupo sa upuan, on their own walang teacher. Nagganyan sila at nag-pray before they ate.
After pa nga kumain, nag-line up pa rin sila, nag-brush ng teeth.
Brush ng teeth, oh my God! Saan ka makakita wala nagbabantay?
Yung founder kasi ng school sa Manila, si Mr. Dick Hauchian, he teaches na yung kanyang approach to education is not what you learn from a book. It is really parang life experience, life skills.
Yes.
How to be happy, for example.
Nice.
So the teachers, they also teach that.
When we were having our conversation earlier with Ruby, the sister of Ruth, di ba pinag-uusapan na nung umpisa, yung magulang, parang everything was for free. And then after a while, they decided na yung parang this is what they've done to my children, parang payback time. Number 2, siguro sila nalipat din ng mga anak yung dignity sa magulang na, teka muna, hindi na ako dapat.
May sense of pride na rin.
Yes,
They take
diba?
ownership and pride from this whole transformation. But pero I think most of it talaga is still subsidized by
our family foundation.
Your family foundation. So
which is Herbie. Herbie is named after our eldest sister. Kasi she passed away when she was 5. So, my mother parang felt na there should be one more.
Parang nandiyan pa rin yung presence
So,
niya.
we're carrying on that, ano.
Oh, how nice. Pero why Lumen?
Because Lumen means light.
Oh yes, right.
So, parang, yun nga yung approach namin in the beginning was also, you know, yung parang we're bringing light to them.
Yes.
Pero it seems that there's already the light there. They're teaching us.
Yes!
Pagpasok pa lang po natin, kita na po natin na organized po yung mga students, disciplined po sila. Pero hindi po sila diniscipline in the traditional sense. Kumbaga, they were shown love and compassion, and kita po natin na mas nagre-respond po sila doon.
Opo, patience po talaga.
But because they
Yeah,
respect,
they understand
Yes,
what's right, what's wrong.
You're ready now up to grade 7 eh.
Opo.
So nagkaroon ka ng 2 other
Nag-jump
years.
kami the next year. We opened grade 1, 2, and 3 the following year.
Meron pala kayong
Na-challenge.
first batch, no? First year.
Pero na maganda niya, nakikita talaga rin yung transformation, di ba? And it's, nakikita mo yung iba pag holistic yung approach, and you can see how the environment really affects and can
Oo.
transform. It
Oo.
helps also that they are nourished.
Yes.
I saw that you have a feeding program.
We decided na lang din after the first year kasi there were some pupils coming to school without having breakfast.
At saka it follows naman if you're healthy, okay ang katawan mo, masaya ka, di ba? Mas madali ka rin siguro matuturuan.
Yeah.
Ano pa yung plano ninyo with this school?
But my mother kasi had this ambition, talagang university. So, we will see. It's a big challenge, but for now, we're trying to finish yung hanggang grade 12. So, we want to have here, talagang K to 12 siya talaga na school in the rural area. And then later, maybe vocational college.
Oh, nice.
To build also an environment where they can thrive, but stay put. Who knows what can become of our agricultural area?
Yeah.
If you have an educated population in the rural areas.
Oo. Kailangan talaga sa countryside ng ganitong class.
There is hope for the country from the rural areas. This is a force that we have not really tapped. We are hoping na in the next 5 years, we can really see talagang very tangible results of the school. That would really become a force for good in the rural areas, and hopefully nga ma-replicate. Hopefully we can inspire enough people to replicate a project like this. It's the greatest gift my mom could have given us kasi we're learning so much, and you get something in return na very intangible that you cannot buy. And for us, yung parang just experiencing this, di ba, we see transformations every day. Parang it gives you a good feeling that you cannot get anywhere else.
So, sana nga po ay na-inspire po kayo, ma-replicate po ito, at sana na-inspire po kayo ng mga ngiti at mga mata, twinkle na mga mata ng ating mga batang nakasama kanina. Because from there po, makikita nyo po na ang ganda po pala na ma-instill po natin ulit sa ating lahat, sa bahay, sa opisina, ang kagandahang asal. Join us again next week for the next episodes of OA Ako!